Alabama. The impact felt along the Gulf Coast. Double red flags mean the beaches are closed. Dangerous surf conditions along those areas. Fox Weather senior correspondent Robert Ray is in Dauphin Island, Alabama, as the winds pick up. Robert, gusting up to 40 as we approach high tide, getting some minor tidal flooding. How are things looking as we head towards late morning?
Yeah, it's about right. Yeah, we've got wind gusts in the 40s here. Yeah, we're getting close, as you stated, to high tide once again, and a very angry Gulf of America out there. In fact, I just sent in some fresh video from looks around Dauphin Island. Let's look at some of that as I traverse the shoreline here. And by the way, spitting rain all of a sudden just coming in. We haven't felt this since last night, this kind of rain action coming in. So essentially, any kind of center of circulation, it's pretty much on top of us right now, moving across westward, training itself to the Chandeleur Islands. You know, Dauphin Island, if anyone's not familiar with this is a barrier island to the south of Mobile, Alabama. And then you cross over into Mississippi, you have Biloxi and Gulfport, and then you've got New Orleans, and where this system, Bertha, is going to. The finger, if you will, southeast jetty, essentially, that goes out into the Gulf. That is about a 75 mile strip leading up to New Orleans, where the mighty Mississippi opens up the mouth of it. And that's where Bertha is, about 30-40 miles to the east, southeast of the mouth as it's trading there. Impacts, they're going to feel it over there. Whether or not they see any flooding, that we'll have to watch. But the way this is rolling in here, I'm actually surprised that we're not seeing flooding on Dauphin Island, and we're on the west end, which is a very short, thin strip. We just haven't seen it go in, thank God. But people in New Orleans are going to see wind, maybe some rain, maybe an inch, and also to the south, that's where we're going to get some of that potential surge that comes into the low-lying areas. It's all below sea level, right? So people got to be prepared. They're used to this, but nonetheless, Bertha just continues to move on. You know, started in Florida, and we've been covering this and tracking it. Now moving its way here with some pretty good wind gusts, right? When you think about it, just yesterday, nearly 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there were clocked, and now where we're at today in the 40s. And you see a family running through here right now, trying to enjoy their vacation. Two little kids, a dad, all as well. I got the shades on because we just had sun seconds ago in the glare, and then you do have some sand kicking up, moving in, and you don't want to get it in your contact lenses or anywhere else in your body. So take the precautions, be safe. We're going to continue to watch this. I'll be fascinated to see what happens with the National Hurricane Center as the day develops and what they decide to do for the Texas coast. You know, we know tropical storm watches are in play. Will that get upped to tropical storm warnings? That is unclear at this point, but we've got teams fanned out everywhere covering this. And I just talked to the powers that be in New York City. When we're done with live reports later today, we're going to head to New Orleans and try to get a flight into Houston, and then eventually, well, maybe Galveston Island, perhaps areas south. We'll see. We're tracking this from the beginning all the way to the end. Oh boy, Tropical Storm Bertha. Come on. Let's go. It's a fire drill at this point, but there are impacts for sure.
Absolutely. Robert Ray, always on the move for us. Thank you for the report there on Dauphin Island, where winds are gusting up to 40 right now coming off the Gulf.